Hey everybody and welcome to today's cast. Once again we'll be casting a random draft. This is gonna be absolutely amazing just like the last one, I can promise you that. If you guys haven't done that, haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, go ahead and do that. Because every single subscriber helps so much. It's like I cannot even describe it. If you haven't subscribed, go do that. Check out my other videos as we're heading in to the draft. I am really excited about this game. I took a look at a couple of graphs before we entered this game, and it's looking very promising, this one. So please do go ahead and watch this. Chen, his first pickup, followed by Mr. Sven and Cyclakvek. These are going to be alternative heroes. Don't think I've actually casted a Chen game before, so this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. I absolutely despise the hero, but that's because I'm terrible at playing him. I just cannot get him to work. But if you're a good Chen player, he is extraordinarily good. Balai Mage, 9826, going to be playing the Undying for this one. Just picked him up. He is an absolutely amazing early game hero. Feel he kind of fades as it goes into the late game, but that's when Death Prophet becomes good. So that's a good pickup. That's a very solid pickup. And yeah, just waiting for the last couple of guys to load in. Witch Doctor is picked. So this is kind of interesting. They gotta go for some position 3 and 4 now. Rubik, definitely a position 4 hero, depending on where you lane him. Blackfish has to pick up something bit more about a position, something what we call position 3, which is basically like not super farmed but like semi-farmed hero. Because right now they have Sven as the ultra. Okay, he's going sniper. That's a position 1 by far. So that means our Clockwork will rotate back down to being the third most farmed guy, should be at least. And Invoker and Ursa picked up as the last couple of guys. So we've got a good game on our hands here. And this time I've left the HUD on, the regular HUD, so it will not interfere, or I'll not screw it up again. On, if they would load in, I'm gonna introduce the Dire this time at first because they seem to be the first guys to load in. On Clockwork with the beautiful the Dota Cinema set with the gas mask on is Mad Max, followed up by Sven, who will be played by Terry Tibbs. And Raichu will be on the Witch Doctor with an awesome Crow set. Raichu will be on Zerubik, and these guys know each other by the, as you can tell by the last bit of name that they have there, Clyde Frog. Last but not least will be on the Sniper safe lane, backed up by that'll be okay. Apparently Sven, but that'll set up a couple of early ganks. I'm not sure I would lane those two guys together, but might actually go for an aggro tri lane and then have Clockwork soloing down on bottom lane. Chen will be played by Caber Zhongzhu 5642. Death Prophet is gonna be mid, played by High Can Fly. On the Undying we will have Balai Mage. Tiger, his little buddy there, is on Ursa. Last but not least, Invoker actually on the off lane will be played by Maluf. As we're going to be heading straight into this game, we got 4 guys rushing the top rune, so Death Prophet has to be careful not to get caught out of position, and sure as it looks like she is going to. Gonna toss back into Terry, and there you go, this should be the first blood easily. Nicely done, Witch Doctor taking that kill. They did spend pretty much all of their skills. Actually, Sniper went for Shrapnel level 1, which I find kind of interesting, but that was probably given the situation. So you'll actually be going mid with the aggro tri-lane up on top with the Terry Tibbs and Raichu doing that. Maybe actually Rich Doctor will rotate bottom down to his little Clockwork buddy there, who does try to go for the little creep block there with his power cogs. Power cogs absolutely amazing if you can actually get close enough to drop them off their mana, because it drops health and mana like a bitch. And there you go. There you just see it. Now actually Tombstone is committed already. That's kind of funny, but they definitely do not want to give this Clockwork any chance of getting any farm whatsoever because it's scary. Like just a little farm, it's actually scary what he can do with it. Invoker definitely gonna be having some trouble top lane. Got plenty of regen and also went triple Exort. Of course he went triple Exort starting out, but he's going for a probably let's say Quasi Exort Invoker. Oh, he's gonna get tossed back into Rubik. Sadly Sven wasn't there to help him out with it. He's also got a pretty mean set with the Dota Cinema Fiend's Cleaver set. The extra awesome icons. Oh, they don't want to go for him, not underneath the tower. Mad Max putting second point into Rocket Flare. He does not really need Battery Assault until he gets Hookshot. And the basically the only thing he gets out of it is damage and cooldown, which he doesn't really need. It's all about that mini stun. So definitely a good choice to go Rocket Flare Cogs right off the bat. He could potentially chase with Battery Assault, but it's not really... I don't think he can afford to be all too aggressive. Death Prophet actually taking quite a lot of damage from the Shrapnel there. Might even be able to get her. Sniper very, very close at least. He's really utilizing that the new Shrapnel. New, in quotation marks. So he's actually winning mid lane against the Death Prophet right now, which is pretty damn amazing. Now Death Prophet going in. Oh, very, very close. He does not have a whole lot of health left. Has gone for a Ring of Aquila, not super uncommon. Ursa's out of mana just because of those power cogs. He ran into like 2 of them. Down on bottom lane we got Terry Tibbs. Or down up on top lane, excuse me, Terry Tibbs. Really trying to get the farm that he needs, of course. Actually Invoker not going for a whole lot of denies. He does have 4 last hits for himself, but Sven is gonna just steamroll ahead, and that tri-lane that they're rolling down a bottom lane has turned into pretty much everybody farms for themselves, including Ursa now. And he's no good up against the Clockwork, which is not even a level ahead. I think he might actually do fine after all. Up on top lane, actually Invoker, or not Invoker, Clockwork stacks up kind of well against the Ursa, as long as he doesn't have a BKB, because you can get a Blade Mail. Oh, this might be trouble. Undying actually going in maybe for the kill. Nope. He's going to decide to stay off him. But he does match up very, very well against Ursa. If he gets the Battery Assault off, Ursa will have trouble laying down his attacks. Oh, a little bit of trouble there with the Decay. He's not actually seen a kill since First Blood yet, and it's 3 minutes in. We have had a couple of close calls on mid, and my English is not working today. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I'm gonna keep casting. Rubik trying to stack those low creep camps for his fellow friends. We may be just trying to do some extra pulling. But what I was saying was that Clockwork actually stacks up very, very well against Ursa, because he can hook into Ursa through the power cogs, and if he has a Blade Mail, Ursa can't really get a whole lot of damage onto him. And if he has Battery Assault as well, he can actually lock him down quite efficiently. So those two match up rather well against each other, or Clockwork matches up very, very well against Ursa. Because as soon as you get Ursa kind of cornered and not allowing him to actually really like utilize his massive damage, you've pretty much got him. It's pretty much over for him. And Sven is actually very, very good up against him, as long as Ursa does not get a BKB, which he undoubtedly will. Looks like he's going straight for Vlad's, which will mean a fast Roshan. But that's not super uncommon. Rubik on top lane actually saving up for possibly a mana Orby thingy, which I do not remember the name of. That's kind of embarrassing. And Witch Doctor still up with that, still actually aggroing the, trying to aggro the Invoker a little bit. It's actually working. He's got like 3 levels so far. So the 2 offlaners not having an amazing time, especially Invoker. His experience per minute is horrible, to say the least. And up on middle lane, Sniper just happily farming away. He's actually out farming a Sven, which is backed up by 3 heroes. That is rather good, and he is actually going for phase boots. Usually you would go for treads, but this guy, he wants more damage, and it's probably also an alright or a good idea, seeing the fact that Sniper has very, very short legs, so he does not run very fast. So his face moves are going to give him a huge advantage, at least in chases, and a healing salve to get him in shape, get him back up to fighting standards. Clockwork looks like he's actually going back for a bottle in the TP, which leaves Ursa to farm even more. This guy's gonna have a very, very fast Roshan. Double damage rune, bottled by Death Prophet, and we're gonna be seeing her rotate top. It is already popped. She does actually have mana for almost the entire combo. One more bottle sip and it would be enough. She could go, there you go, Exorcism is popped. She only has the Invoker up there though, which is not really in too good of a condition right now. But they can at least get a little bit of damage on the tower. They're kind of grouping up badly. If Sven decides to go, they could do it. There you go, hookshot into the Death Prophet. She's stuck inside with the Clockwork, and that should be an easy kill. And now trouble's on the Invoker. He's gonna get telekinesed and gonna pay the price ultimately. Very, very well set up by Clockwork and the Sven being patient and allowing them to get out of position. And actually kind of isolating Death Prophet so they can take her quite easily without the Invoker interfering too much. So now it's up to Ursa. He's got a Vladimir's Offering already, has been spending a little bit of the time while they have been farming, actually, or while they have been fighting, farming up a bit. He has had bottom lane to himself for quite a while, so that could potentially become trouble. And there you go, he's taking last hits on N down there. Kind of like the way he's farming. Sven trying for the Invoker. They did manage to get the stun off. There's the casket, a couple of lucky bounces, and they have another kill, and it looks like they're going to be lucky. So Invoker has died twice and has not been getting any experience whatsoever. His is actually on the bottom for a solo offlane. That is not a good early game. Chen actually out-leveling him in the jungle, but then again, he is amazing in jungle. And now Undying and Ursa are taking Roshan. And that right there actually has 15 stacks of Fury Swipes. He's gonna go down super fast here later. 19 stacks, 20 stacks of Fury Swipes. That's actually rather amazing. So he's gonna fall super fast now. There you go. Roshan has been picked up by Ursa, and Clockwork didn't manage to see that, but grabs the haste rune and just runs straight out of there. Actually, Death Prophet, did she die again? She did to Sniper. Ouchie. This Sniper is actually, he's searching ahead on gold. He's already up to 430 in GPM. 50 last hits in 8 minutes. It's not half that bad. It's actually rather good, Death Prophet. Coming in now, I think she's seeking for revenge. Yeah, she's just running in. Nope, not even going to commit the crit swarm. That slow though is absolutely annoying on her. He's actually doing quite a lot of damage, Sniper. I am not really sure what he wants to go for. Oh, this might be trouble. That is probably why he bought the face boots, so he can outrun an otherwise quite fast Death Prophet. So that just she just blew an ulti on nothing. Actually, trying for the Sniper again with the crit swarm. It is up in 3 seconds. So she could go for a zip and try to get the kill. Is she going for it? Doesn't really seem like it. Just want to get a little bit of damage in on the tower. The Sniper does have the assassination. Not really going to commit it just yet though. Down on bottom lane, we might see a gank here. Witch Doctor lining up together with Clockwork. He does have his power treads now. Chen does scout him out. They know they're down there. Ursa trying to stick underneath the tower with his undying buddy there. And I don't think they can engage underneath the tower. And now is Death Prophet actually rotating bottom, finding a bounty rune. Probably not what she had hoped for. Clockwork could potentially catch her out of position. Chen is just gonna go for some defensive cogs here. Clockwork, and they're gonna look to disengage and back off. Sniper now farming up in the jungle. He's going straight for a Maelstrom, which is a good choice. That is gonna really, really hurt him eventually, because that's only gonna increase his otherwise very, very fast farming speed. Actually, Chen going for a very, very fast axe. His GPM is 3rd highest, and he's been in the jungle for a good little while there, so he's definitely doing well. Sniper down to Down to 100 HP. And actually down on bottom lane, we might see a bit of an engagement here. Hook is gonna miss. Ursa wants to go ham, cogs in place, basically. Yeah, I kind of butchered that sentence, but nevertheless, Chen. It's not gonna drop in just yet. Does have 3 creeps to tank a bit of damage for. He's just gonna choose to retract them. And now Witch Doctor almost. I would love to see him commit to this one. Sniper is now down here. Now they can definitely commit. Undying might be paying the price for this. Come on, where's your ulti? There it is. Gonna be completely actually going on Death Prophet. Ursa trying to get the Witch Doctor. There you go, that's the snipe, and Sven able to pick off the first bit of Ursa. So that is an Aegis gone. Now Death Prophet in a lot of trouble. Very, very low. Sunstrike. Where did that land? Somewhere around. That was completely off, that Sunstrike. Or it might have been top lane. Potentially. Where they are choosing to go for him. Actually, Mad Max rotated top lane. Does have a hook shot in 4 seconds, so when Ghost Rock. Oh, nicely done. He butt dust. That's a clever boy. There you go. Telekinesis up into the air. Back to his little starting position, and that's another kill for Rubik. Actually, his first kill. 3 assists. So Rubik is up to speed. He's got 1,800 gold, possibly going for a quick blink dagger, which would not be half that bad. He actually stole Sunstrike. That's why we saw Sunstrike down the bottom lane. Nicely done. Maelstrom up on Sniper now, and Arcane Boots has been picked up by the Death Prophet to secure her own little mana issues. Sniper, I wonder what his next item is gonna be. Depends on what kind of hero he wants to go. I could potentially see a bit more attack speed or Shadow Blade, but then again, he does already have Phase Boot, so getting out is not that big of a deal. He can stay. He's decently mobile with those. And now Death Prophet coming in with the Exorcism. Actually, the Shrapnel in perfect spot, and there you go, Mad Max jumping in, going YOLO mode on this Queen of, or the Death Prophet, and now Undying coming in. They're actually trying to duke it out with him. Sven second guessing his own decision, and probably rightfully so, because he is gonna fall. Mad Max is actually gonna drop to the Chen as well. He's doing quite a lot of melee damage or range damage. Ouchie. Ouchie, Sunstrike in possession from Invoker, getting rid of the Sniper, so that's going to set him back quite a bit on farm. Rubik is still alive down there. And actually Ursa picking up that Blink Dagger, so how long is Roshan? Short Roshan, so he should potentially be able to take it in about 2.5 minutes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sorry about that for butchering that sentence earlier. My English does not apparently not want to cooperate today, so that's awesome. Death Prophet. Bottle of Bounty Rune has not been having a great early game at all. Is about average on farm, or not exactly average. Leading of the sub 30 last hit group. And that is not particularly good for Death Prophet. Oh, a beautiful hook into the cogs, and now Death Prophet does manage to get it off, get her silence off, and Witch Doctor just hammering away at basically, actually the Death Prophet at first, but she managed to get out of the way and actually take the kill on Witch Doctor. Currently, I'm afraid to say it, but actually Radiant coming out on top in this game so far. They're 3k ahead on experience, which is kind of surprising because their Invoker has been having a terrible early game. But he is now up to level 9 together with the Undying, the Death Prophet. Basically everybody except for the Ursa. And Ursa is actually doing quite well on farm. And he's gunning for the Sniper now. Should be an easy pickup, and there it is. This guy's on fire. He is 3-0, and with the Roshan soon to come. And Sniper is 2-2-2. He's not been having a very, very good early game at all. Witch Doctor. It's going for a pair of Arcane Boots. Ursa finishing up his own Phase Boots. That's going to give him even more damage. I already thought he had him, but apparently Blink Dagger first. Sven has picked up a Mask of Madness, so that's going to help him out. Has also put 1 point into Cleave. Good timing. is definitely gonna help him out. I actually feel that Dire have the stronger late game, but Ursa is gonna be a major problem for him to have to deal with. If Clockwork can actually get a good cogs off on him, and if they can get him early in the fight, they've got it. But if they can't, they're screwed. Now Clockwork does run into the Chen. I don't think he wants to tangle with 2 birds and a Centaur. Now 1 bird and a Centaur. Does actually pop the Tornado, not really going to do a whole lot. Undying. Dropping in. They might want to go on the Sven here. He's actually going to take the long route. And Rubik is going to steal silence. That's actually not half that bad. That's 3-second silence. That's okay. That's decent. Ursa now dropping in. He wants to go ham on the sniper once again, and he's going to find him. This should be an easy pick for him. And there you go. The sniper is having a very, very hard time actually finding farm now. He should probably consider going a bit into the jungle. Beautiful decay by the Undying, and now he wants to go ham. They're actually quite low, the entire bunch there. Boom! Death Prophet coming in with a Crypt Swarm to take them all out. Almost. Sunstrike. Oh, barely gonna miss. He's been actually rather accurate so far with the Sunstrikes. And there's actually still a Clockwork in there. He does have a hook shot to get himself out, but nobody's a hook shot too. Cogsword gonna save him though. Now Undying is actually quite strong. He does have quite a lot of instances of decay and only 1.4k HP. That's gonna drop rather quickly now though. Once those decays starts to run out. They go down to 1300. So they are choosing to back off. Oh, Clockwork actually going in on the Undying. He's gonna get hammered completely here by the Death Prophet and the Chen. Kind of cocky to go him. Kind of cocky of him to go in there. Ursa, now doing his second Roshan, is actually gunning for the BKB, which I really, really like. Rubik manages to pick off the Undying. Blackfish almost get taken out by the Sunstrike. Now Ursa can really start to go ham. Actually, despite the fact that Sniper has died quite a lot of times, he is still the most farmed hero in the game, and I think with the Sanch and Yasha, he should be able to maybe make it out of the Ursa's grasp. If he gets locked in, and now they actually choose to go on Ursa. There is an ulti available, which probably should be popped a little bit before. But not gonna be. Sven now starting to farm up the jungle. He is going for perhaps a cleave. Would not be super silly. It does give you 100% cleave with the Battle Fury. And up on top lane, they might want to decide to rotate in on this. Nope, just gonna stick to mid, which means that Invoker is gonna get fried now. Jump in from Clockwork. Could just go for Cogs. There you go. Did bring Dust this time as well, and he is toast. Rupik gonna lift him up into the air, and Sniper ultimately gonna get the kill. Does have a Jasha coming to him. But right now, Radiant are just pushing so fast. They already got 3 tier 1 towers. And they're already cracking half down the tier 2 mid. And Death Prophet is only gonna get faster on the push, and especially the team fight. Ursa is also not half that bad once he builds up his once he gets his BKB done. Because that means you cannot take him out with spells, and it's not super spell reliant this, but it's enough to actually be a problem. And there you go, that's the middle tower gone. Style Sven. Nope, actually going for Blades of Attack instead. So not gonna be turned into a Battle Fury. Sven getting a bit too cocky. They're gonna eat all of the spirits from the exorcism, but it's not gonna be enough for the kill. Witch Doctor actually jumping in from the rear together with the Rubik. Does have a Crypt Swarm, but Assassination is gonna be enough. Now Witch Doctor in a little bit of trouble. He is kind of low from the zombies, and they're ultimately gonna die. Or actually ultimately gonna kill him. Tiger, the Ursa are gonna be picking up the Sniper once again. Clockwork still in a very, very bad spot trying to make it out, and he should be able to. Now Rubik coming in from the rear again. Probably should not engage. Just gonna try to get round. Could blink just up into high ground. Just gonna go for one last little courtesy Crypt Swarm. Just to say, no, this is my territory. And then he's gonna decide to back off. So, Radiant team by far ahead in this early game. So this is a little bit of trouble. That's actually, that is still global. Who's that going to connect on? Kind of curious. Who is that right there going to connect on? I am not even sure. It did disjoint there, so. Probably not on anybody. Terry Tibbs. Oh, they're going to be running into the Undying here. Tombstone is down. Sven is going to go for the kill. He did not trigger lifesteal just yet. One crit should be enough. And not even, I don't think he, oh, there you go, Rubik. Savior of the day. Kill secured. And there you go, that's the telekinesis. Should give Sven, oh, not even another chance. Does Sunstrike, does connect and bring him very, very low, but now Death Prophet actually even going to be able to make it out. And Witch Doctor going to fall. Now Mad Max stuck inside the ice wall there, together with the Invoker, but they should be able to pick him off there. Booyah, Sniper coming in with the assassination, able to secure the kill in the end. So that's 3 for 2. That could have been worse. That could have been way worse. I almost thought for a second that they were gonna pretty much all die, but that beautiful hook there from Clockwork saved the day. Just a little bit of deep push coming up from him. It looks like he's going straight for Blade Mail. Oh, gee. Rubik got owned by the Ursa, and actually Sniper and Chen managed to kill off each other. Still a win for Chen, though. Seeing the fact that he is supposed to be a support, but he is actually quite far up on the net worth board. He's the second most farmed hero, going above and beyond the Death Prophet, who's playing in position 2, and with the Undying taking the lowest slot there. I don't really see that working out in the long term. The fact that Chen has so much farm. I mean, it's good that he has it, but if he is taking farm from somebody else who might need it more, that's where the issue starts to set in, because Chen, as good as he is, late game is just going to be an issue, and there's no denying that. Death Prophet's going to get amazingly good, but she's way too low on the farm meter. Now, Sven coming in, he wants to kill. Don't think he can actually get it. Yule's up into the air, trying to save her bacon. And there you go, actually going to be finding the Undying, and this is going to be trouble for him. Ursa blinking in, beautifully executed, and he is now on fire, almost taking the Witch Doctor down in 3 swipes. There you go, Sunstrike. Gonna miss, though. But they're going to be managing to make it out. I don't think Undying is. Oh, he actually did. Thought the Maldic would be able to finish him off. I think that's called Maldic. Maldic, yes. I was thinking Malphus for a second, but that's something entirely different. Rubik going for Staff of Wizardry. That's probably going to get turned into an Aghanim Scepter. Oh, Undying. Caught out. In trouble. Sniper trying to go away. Actually, Ursa missing the blink, but they're going to get him despite that. And they're going to be trying to take out the Rubik here. It does have actually nothing that will help him out too much. And they should be able to push the tower now. This is a disaster for Dire's side. I mean, you have a Chen outfarming a Sven, and Ursa's just on fire. He is going for a Basher, and Roshan will be back up again in about 1.5 minutes, and I don't think they're in position to contest that, so that's another 3 Roche for him. He's level 19 in 24 minutes. Experience per minute is ridiculous. Gold per minute is very, very decent. That's the issue, and now tier 3s are broken. Ursa got his good old Skull Basher there. Trusty Skull Basher. It's always good to have. I mean, if you can stun them just for a couple of seconds, that is absolutely crucial for him to get the kills, especially later in the game when they have more HP. One Sven will ultimately become tanky, and they're already gunning for tier 3 top as well. Actually, Invoker went way too cocky. They're gonna fall. Sniper out for blood. Ursa jumping in, gonna find 1. Maybe find 2. Nope, he's looking to retreat out. Did pop the BKB, but this tower is not looking too good of a share. But I don't think they can take it just. Oh, yep, they can. They can definitely take it if they want to. Sniper gonna come in with the assassination, gonna get the kill, and actually gonna decide to back off there. So that is 25 minutes, and ooh, Mad Max coming in with another beautiful hook up against the Ursa, and he's actually almost gonna die. Very, very close, 50 HP, but nobody to secure the kill. And that right there should be racks as well. I cannot believe 25 minutes and 2 racks is down. Sniper in a lot of trouble up against the Chen, but the little magic lift there, not actually gonna be enough. Ancients are gonna take the kill here. So that's it's almost 2 racks down at this point. 26 minutes in, and I don't think even Sven is gonna be able to handle the damage. They need something extraordinary from this sniper, who did pick up a Mueller. Maybe a Manta style, maybe a bit more damage. I cannot even tell you. Roshan is up in a couple of minutes, but yeah, 1.5 like I said earlier. But I misread the little watch there. Each dot there represents a minute, and the minimum time is 8. That right there is about 9.5.
Invisibility.
So that's about half a minute. Dagon. That is actually kind of a surprising pickup from Death Prophet. Going for the Dagon. Possibly to deal with the Sniper. Rubik and Witch Doctor. But I don't really see any other use for it. I don't see it being a good counter to the Clockwork. Because he's eventually going to have both the Blade Mail and a lot of armor. So his magic resistance is... Nope, that's actually higher, but that's when he's near Rubik. Rubik does have ridiculous magic resistance, so that is also kind of a little bit of trouble. Mad Max just gonna walk in on the cogs there. He might be in a little bit of trouble though. Necronomicons are there to help him push, and I just don't see how Dire are gonna come out of this on top. They do have a decent amount of kills, but Sniper is just not able to deal with this Ursa whatsoever. Actually, Sven's starting to farm up nice and steady. He is only level 12 though. His experience per minute is absolutely dreadful, with the Ursa hitting level 20 now, and Roshan is back up and running. So if he wants to go for it, he can just drop his TP and go for it. Rubik getting his hands on the Alacrity. It's gonna help out his own little sniper there. Now Sven is going to be in some big trouble. I have no idea where this man is going. They do want to try to save him. Ursa wants to jump in. There you go. That's the ultimate. Going to go in on the Sniper. Going to use herself up into the air. Sniper is going for an ultimate orb, so that does suggest aim. Oh, gee. Oh, actually Sven, they got the Undying as well. This could be trouble. Versa's gunning in. I don't think he can even handle the damage. He is able to for now. Witch Doctor trying his best to take him out. Ursa did manage to pick off 2 before he had to leave. Sunstrike did not land, and that's the Mansa style coming up from the Sniper. And my throat is getting sore. This is quite an intense game. They can still turn it around. It is going to be difficult, but it is possible. Because they're down. The money they're down is mostly off towers, so if they can get a couple of towers, they'll be somewhat back up to speed. And if Sniper could, this might sound ridiculous or like annoying in some sort of way, but would stop like dying every once in a while. If he would try to play it a bit more safely, they should be able to deal with it. They should be able to handle it, because right now they are able to fend off most of the push coming in. And Ursa going for Roshan again, so he's in very, very good shape to fight this. And wow, that damage coming up from Ursa. Holy hell. And there's the cheese on the board now as well, so if somebody maybe like the Undying or the Death Prophet would come in and take the cheese. Yep, there you go. He knew it was coming. There's the cheese. And Invoker gonna get scouted down on bottom lane, relying way too much on its Ghost Walk to actually have it be a viable option. Oh, the Ancients. They might even pick off Clockwork here on the Mad Max. Ursa coming in, gonna slow 3, but now he's caught out all alone. They don't want to help him out. He does have an Aegis, but I don't think he's... Oh, Shen coming in with lower HP maybe. Could potentially be, but he's actually gonna pay with his own life to save the Aegis. Mistakes were made. Ursa's gonna fall from the Maldict, sorry. So that's an Aegis blown, and they have not been getting anything out of it. Now Undying, he wants to go back in, gonna get stunned. Now Ursa, he's coming in, he's tanky. He's big, he wants blood, that's 2. And now they can start gunning for the bottom racks. Undying is back up to speed. Death Prophet is way up there, and there you go. That right there is the exorcism. Sniper wants to make the possibly the Death Prophet. Nope, never mind. A priority target. Ursa had to back off. He cannot handle the damage anymore. This sniper is hitting too hard. The Clockwork actually managing to get the Undying as well. Wow. This guy's doing work. Oh, Sunstrike. Gonna juke it. That is amazing. So not able to get anything out of the exorcism there. Only bringing the tower a little bit down. And ultimately, Dire team are gonna reduce the distance they have to climb to get back into this game. Ouchie. Sven is slowly starting to get up to speed here. Does have God Strength level 2, actually going for a plate mail, which is alright considering the fact that he's not super survivable, and near Rubik he'll have plenty of magic resistance, which is one of the beauties about him. Undying going for Necronomicon as well. I think I think Chen might have already gotten one, or somebody else had. No, that's just a level 2 Necronomicon, sorry. They already have one. That's really gonna help out his push. Tombstone is actually really good skill to just pop down in team fights, and if you can pop it down on a lane, that's absolutely amazing as well. Sniper has gone for crits, which I actually feel is a very good option. Should be able to pick the Ursa off quite efficiently, so he just needs to go damage up against this Ursa, because he is trouble. He's gonna be coming in with an Abyssal Blade, and if he initiates on the Sniper, sorry about my English skills today. It's not super good. If he initiates on the Sniper and gets that Abyssal Blade off, he's gone, and that means trouble for Dire, to say the least. Rubik is kind of far out. Looks like they want to take this bottom lane push. Ursa is in position for a blink. It's in the tree line. But the rest of his team are not really willing to go. Now they have 3 Ancients backing them up. Almost 2 Ancients and a Satyr. They should definitely be able to push this now. Especially now that 2 of them have diverted up to top. This is their shot. But Dire team are just waiting for him. Now they have the creep wave backing them up. Ultimate Exorcism is gonna go. Oh, hook shot. Gonna kill the Death Prophet straight off. Fortification keeping them alive just for a little bit. Mad Max stuck inside of his own cogs with the Undying. It's gonna have to force staff back out. There you go. That's a meteor. Not really gonna be a problem. Ursa gonna get lifted. Gonna get telekinesed and actually ultimately gonna die. Wow. Sniper going to town on also the goddamn Invoker. This is amazing. Undying in a lot of trouble is ultimately gonna fall as well. Holy sh... I cannot say that on fucking live stream. Oh, here we go again. Ultimate, the same issue as I had last game. I'll make sure to have it fixed next time. There you go. Now my frame rate is gonna drop just a little bit. I have no idea why this is happening, but I'll make sure to get it fixed or figured out next time. And now, Dire team, they are in a position to actually turn this around right now. They have a middle lane tower that needs a bit of pushing. They're already working on bottom lane. They have excellent push in the Sven and the Clockwork. This should be a, I'm not gonna say easy one, but it's definitely possible. They have the recipe for a comeback right now. Daedalus is on a Sniper. Rachu, Rubik, almost got his axe finished. Does have actually have EMP. That's quite efficient. Quite an efficient skill, and they're looking to take this bottom tower. Though I'm wondering if they want to defend it. They are fortifying it, so Sure as it looks like it. TP coming in from Undying. This should be one they're able to handle. Not with the Death Prophet coming in though. Does not have an ulti. Sven might fall. Almost gonna. There you go, he's actually gonna drop. Clockwork does not have a hook. They might have gone a bit too cocky there on the tower, but they blow fortification, which should help them out later on, and there you go. That's a TP out from Clockwork. Sven actually going for an Assault Cuirass, which is really, really good, especially for Sniper. Seeing the fact that they really want to be riding a lot off him. And especially with the Armor Reliant Ursa, Undying, the low armor Death Prophet. Basically, it's good for anything. Necronomicons. Gonna be pushing up this lane here, though. I don't think they're gonna be able to get a whole lot out of it. Necro's just gonna fall right off the bat. This guy's just doing too much damage. Jen starting to slowly farm up. He is going for Mystic Staff and a Plate Mail, so that's gonna get turned into a Shiva's Guard. That does put him in the middle of the fight, though, which is an issue. I'd say a Sheepstick would actually have done him better in this situation. This particular situation. Ursa has ridiculous damage and 2.1k gold. I'm really wondering what he's going to be gunning for. I would say Heart right now on Ursa would not be a bad choice, or Butterfly, just because he's going down like a like fucking no tomorrow. He's gonna die so fast, as we saw last fight. They did just end this godlike streak, which basically was a collective team effort, but he's gonna run out of juice soon unless he actually gets something new. Because Sniper is picking up with the Daedalus there, and the Mansa style, so he is a force to be reckoned with. I would say he could potentially use a Desolator, or maybe even an Scotty. Don't think he can afford it though. He does have 2.5k gold, which will take you a long way, but not entirely to it. It is one of the most expensive items in the game. There you go. That's an assassination onto the Invoker. Not gonna really get him out to a whole lot. Now Death Prophet wants to go in. Clockwork got a false out and ulti. They might be actually look to retreat off the back of this. Undying is gonna get lifted. They're gonna have to push it. They have the ulti going. Tombstone is down. Witch Doctor gonna get forced back and actually gonna get silenced now. Sniper is in a little bit of trouble there. Actually almost gonna fall to the Blade Mail. Tier 3 is down. Now Rupik, it's mostly up to him. What did he get? He got silence. Oh, tough luck by Mad Max. Hooked right into a teammate. Now Ursa wants to go ham. They're gonna try to keep him off their back. Sniper just running and gunning right now. Ursa gonna get lifted and actually gonna fall again. Undying gonna fall as well. What is this? What is this madness? Invoker is very, very low. Sven, he's going ham completely. They're so close to getting this this Undying, and there you go. Or Invoker, sorry. Death Prophet, the only one to make it out. This is definitely a doable comeback, though. They do have to mine 2 of their lanes. Sniper did fall in the end, though, but not before he got quite a lot of kills. Death Prophet was able to pick him off, but they should be able to defend these lanes. They only have one tier 1 tower left, or tier 4 tower left. That is it. And a pair of exposed racks. Even though they are in position for a ridiculous comeback, I kind of find it hard to see. Or it's still very, very difficult to believe that they can actually do it. Death Prophet going to be running into a double damage rune. Does have the recipe for the 2 next deck on, so that's going to put it on max. And that hurts. Sven went for the AC, does have quite a lot of armor now. Sniper is also in a good armor position, so Ursa's attacks are pretty much just going to at least not be as effective as they used to be. Sven finally finishing up the Shiva's Cord. Or I wouldn't say finally, he's been farming like a boss on that man. Still has a pair of naked boots. Death Prophet has our level 5 Dagon now. Undying, just a little recap, has his level 3 Necronomicon. Ursa has not been spending gold for a good little while now, which I feel is kind of a mistake. Aghanim Scepter out on Invoker, decent item. Vial of Discord as well, so he's going very, very spell heavy. What have we got on little Clockwork here? Blade Mail, Force Staff. Ghost Scepter's not half that bad. Especially if he could turn it into an Ethereal Blade. That'll really help out Rubik and Witch Doctor. Sven covered him. Rubik has gotten a Blink Dagger, Agams, and Jules, so classic Rubik build. Sniper is going for an Eagle Song, which would suggest a Butterfly, which I actually find quite appealing at this point. It's a lot of damage to be juked, and there you go, that was quite an easy kill on the Death Prophet. Surprisingly fast. And now it is Undying's turn to feel the pain. Actually, Sniper once again almost killing himself from it. There's a Necronomicon down. Sven in a little bit of trouble. There you go, that's the meatball, gonna get dropped, and Sven should pretty much fall from this. Hook shot in on the Necronomicons, and Mad Max in a bad spot there. Sniper, they're actually able to collectively take down Ursa once again. This combination's amazing. Lift him, and then just have Sniper pounce away at him. Sunstrike, not really gonna matter a whole lot. Undying. There you go, he's actually fallen as well, and Shen also gonna drop. They just cannot fight him. It's not possible. But they do have to be concerned with their own tier 4s. That tower is so low, it is ridiculous. This is insane. They're winning teamfight upon teamfight upon teamfight. But they're getting nothing out of it. And now they want to take the Roshan. That should be very, very doable. Sunstrike, actually Rubik Sunstrike, so they don't know they're there. And there is a fresh double damage rune for the Sniper to have once he gets outside the Roche Pit. He should probably take cheese first. Eat the cheese, man. There's a double damage rune, man. Come on, buddy. Oh, okay, actually Rubik gonna grab that. That's kind of surprising. So I'd say 200 plus damage Rubik with the cheese. I would possibly have given the Sniper cheese and then having him eat it. Get back up to speed and just gone for the straight push. Give him the double damage rune and have him push down the bottom tower. He can pretty much do that solo with 500 plus damage. Oh, that is tauntingly low. 31 HP. One hit from anybody would take that out. Witch Doctor actually doing a very, very decent job of defending. Aghanim Scepter is up on him, which is basically gonna make a world of difference for him and his bounces there. Mad Max the Clockwork sitting inside his little cogs there, just trying to repel the creep wave for now. I mean, they need one more team fight and they possibly have it. They still have not taken tier 1 mid, but that's gonna fall in a matter of that long. Ursa leading the charge here. I think they're looking for a Roshan, but they're gonna be surprised when. No wait, they're not. They know. I forgot. It's announced all over the map. Noob me. They've actually been their team have been doing quite a decent amount of warding, despite the fact that they're basically on the behind on map control. Oh, hold on. I'm just messing with my mouse right now. Invoker. Oh, gee, I did not see that. Clockwork, very, very well executed. Just jump it into the cogs, go Scepter, and that was an easy kill. So now they're actually on the. Now they have the chance to actually push a little bit here. With the Ursa down, their biggest threat. And Sniper just having at it with the GPM. I mean, they're in a super good spot. Face boots. He is actually basically 6 slotted right now. He just needs to get rid of the face boots for a pair of BOTs, and then once he drops the Aegis, gets another item. He is 6 slotted. And that is ouchie ouch for an Ursa who's not bought anything in like forever. He just stopped farming. You cannot do that on an Ursa. Oh, there you go. That's the deny. Rooker. Finally saw it. Oblivion Staff. Not sure what that's gonna get turned into, but we'll see. He does have quite a lot of options, but I would think that an Orchid would be the choice here. Clockwork, Mad Max does have 3k gold in the bank now. Sven finds an Invis Rune, also has quite a lot of money, and of course the Sniper sitting on basically the entire Basically sitting on the entire bank of Dota right now. At 4,500. I would love to see him pick up a Scotty. I would just love for it, but that's probably going to be turned into even more damage. And that middle tower is going to fall in a matter of no time. And of course, they're fortifying it as free fortification, going to slow him down a little bit. This man just going to come in and clean up the creep wave down the bottom lane. Holy hell, this guy is large. Slash huge. Magic resistance. He's actually kind of tough as well. If he gets a nice Scotty, he's actually going to be a force to be reckoned with up close as well. But I do not remember when the Aegis was taken, but that's going to not be too long before that expires. So they might want to try to have a little bit of use for it. Before, or basically just try to blow it. Try to blow the Aegis. Without actually getting off in the back foot here. Chen got quite a lot of creeps to push in that bottom lane. I'm kind of surprised that they have ridiculous pushing power, but they just have not been able to put it down because of that excellent team fight from Dire here coming here in the end. And actually Dire taking over the gold graph. What about the experience graph? They're way ahead. That's 20k. Wow. They are trying to desperately defend their middle tower there. Terry Tibbs leading the charge. Ursa and Undying. Slightly bad spots. Undying is actually sitting there. Tombstone should fall quite fast, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Lifted up is Undying. Sniper going to get hands on Chen. Terry Tibbs in the middle of everything. He's going to get picked up by the Dagon, but Sniper has lost a little bit of health. They do want to go for the Ursa, and that should be an easy pickoff. There you go. Sunstrike is down on the Sniper, but not really that big of a deal. He just does not care. That's going to be a basically actually killing spree for the Rubik. And there you go. That's the buyback out from Ursa. He is back in the fray right off the bat. They want to hang on to this outside tower here. I don't think any of them can believe their own eyes. They're so close yet so far. Undying is gonna charge in. I do not think it's actually gonna be able to take it. Sniper has gone for BKB. I kind of like that. Oh, there you go. Sniper gonna force staff out. Oh, actually force staff by Mad Max, and there you go. That's the. It's actually gonna get tossed. This is gonna die from this. Not even. Sniper gonna be able to pick off the Ursa. And that means that the Invoker is getting chased. Oh, nicely stolen from the Rubik. Gonna be able to grab the Tornado and slow him down just a little bit, and that should be. That's gonna be Rax. I'm telling you, that's Rax. The only ulti really blown is one that's about to head back up anyway, and they definitely do have the push power to do this. And Meteor stolen by Rubik. Ouchie. This one right here is gonna hurt. Lifting the Chen down into the meatball. So he's gonna fall. Invoker is gonna drop as well, and I do not even believe my own eyes. They have turned it around. 48 minutes they have taken it. After being down 2 whole freaking Raxes with no towers left in front of their own Ancient. They won with an exposed Ancient. Okay guys, I'm just gonna say it. Everything is possible in Dota. Holy hell. Amazingly well played by the Dire side. Very, very good early game by Radiant, but just could not match up in the end. Alright guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully my poor English wasn't in the way of your enjoyment of this game. I absolutely loved casting it. Holy hell. I'm done with Dota for today. That right there just blew my mind. If you want to, please do go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'm trying to hit 50 subs before March. I can barely think right now. I'm trying to hit 50 subs before March. If you guys could help me make that possible, I would be so thankful for it. Anyway, that's about it for me. You guys have a great day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.